Hello everyone, and welcome back to Katamari Damacy Reroll. So I made a mistake, and I recorded some episodes and then accidentally deleted the footage. Hooray! So I just made a list. Okay, so I guess I didn't technically delete the footage. I just okay, so the recording software that I use automatically makes a backup for you, which is nice, but it saves it in a format that my editing software can't read. And so it effectively lost the data for my voiceover. So I didn't have that, and the rest of the video was it was just as good as if I had just straight up deleted it. So yeah, it's gone is the point. But I did have the video footage. So I just made a list of the levels that I did, and I'm just gonna redo those levels. So yeah, if there are some there might be some presents that I've already gotten or whatever, but yeah, that's why. But that's okay. That's the nice thing about these kind of freeform games is it's not a huge deal. I can just go back and replay the levels. So to that end, I'm looking for. Where is it? Make a Star 6 is the one I'm looking. There it is. Hello. As-salam. I'm sorry. I don't know Arabic. We went to visit the Arabian Peninsula. That's awfully broad. Rumor in the all cosmos has it that everyone in there has a flying carpet. That feels racist. Like genuinely racist. Can you believe it? No, I can't. We could barely fly with this cape, and they might have carpets. Amazing. Oh, we were under a spell. Stars in the sky. More stars. More stars. You know what? I think because I've already done this before, it has new dialogue. Today you'll be rolling around the world. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a crisp 3 meters. We can believe in you for 11 minutes in Earth time. We look forward to a nice Katamari, soppy prince. What do you mean by that? What did bro mean by that? I don't like being called soppy. I don't know if it meant something else, but that makes me think of dripping. You know, over inundated with liquid. Gross. I don't like it. Yeah, so the King of All Cosmos thinks they have flying carpets in quote-unquote the Arabian Peninsula. Confirmed. Don't know what that's all about. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny how little the king actually seems to know about the all cosmos, as he called it. You know, I guess that all cosmos is the name of his domain, I suppose. Which, I mean, it's Katamari. It's weird. It's just gonna be weird. It's just fine. That's what makes it endearing. There we go. Jesus. Okay, finally. Didn't help that my brain shut off for a minute. I was just like, this is what I'm doing now. I have to make this jump, or else I don't get enough points in Katamari Pro Skater. I remember playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I forget which one as a kid, but I remember you could play as Jango Fett if you put in the right cheat code at the title screen, I think. I also remember that one of the cheat codes was Watch Me Explode, which amused me to no end as a small child. And I understood that it was a reference to the song that was playing on the title screen, but that doesn't make it any less hilarious that the cheat code is Watch Me Explode. I don't know. I was a weird kid. I found weird stuff funny. I still find weird stuff funny. Weird stuff is just funny. I guess that's why I play Katamari, honestly. You probably already knew that I found weird stuff funny because, A, you may have seen my videos before, or B, you're currently watching me play Katamari Damacy, which is just a very weird, funny game. Stop it! Yeah, I don't know. I'm usually quite concentrated on my gameplay to make success, I'm sure. Like I'm not good at the whole splitting my attention between talking and gaming, I suppose. So sometimes my brain just kind of turns into goop. But I don't know if my sense of humor has really shone through. But yeah, just weird, random stuff. There's kind of no... Maybe there is rhyme or reason that I just haven't bothered to actually, like, you know, put under a microscope. That's not what humor's for, man. Did that statue just look at me? Yeah, oh yeah, that statue definitely tried to attack me. Okay, cool. I love it. Yes. Hooray. No, less hooray. Oh god, I hate the sound of the guns from the police officers. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Very airy and exciting. Now that we've come this far, we would love to have a much bigger, super nice Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Thanks. I don't know, maybe that'll count as, like, fast, because I took less than half the time. Now, even though like, okay, so when I realized that I goofed up the footage, did I even explain that properly? I probably didn't. Let me, now that I'm not really doing much else. So, I use Elgato, which, it just, by default, exports a backup, onto your computer's hard drive, and so, like, it's nice because, you know, it's nice to have that backup in case you do something stupid, like delete the file without transferring it correctly. So what I did was I deleted the file instead of transferring it to my local storage, like I had tried to do, and so all I had was that backup. But that backup is not stored as an MP4 like the actual main file is. It's stored as a .ts, which I don't know what a .ts is. I've tried looking at it, and the only pertinent information that seems to be sticking in my brain is that no video editing software uses .ts as a valid input file. So, excellent. What I took away from that was I screwed it up, and there's no way for me to get it back. So, great. That made me sad for a few days. So, I kind of gave it a rest. I thought about what to do, and just decided that the simplest way to go about this, to correct this, is just to replay the levels, which, hey, you know, playing more Katamari, I'm not going to complain about that, truthfully. I love this game. It's great. I'm down to play some more of it, and truthfully, my memory is bad enough that these levels are about as familiar as they're going to get. So, even though I did play this level before, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, like, Katamari by default just only has a couple of, like, stages that you do. Like, there's the town, the world, the house, that kind of thing, and it's basically, like, those 3 stages, but just at different scales. So, I don't know. I guess the point is that I'm not upset about having to play this level again, and I hope that, you know, I can still make it interesting. Because, like I say, I do not at all remember what I talked about before, so whatever crossed my mind before, maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't, who knows. The mind is a weird curious thing. My mind especially is a weird, curious thing. So we'll see what happens. Speaking of my mind being a weird, curious thing, what I guess I was going for was, even though I didn't technically delete the footage, the backup that I still had the backup, and it still sort of had my voice recording. It was weird. So when I just opened the .ts file, I think I used just Media Player, Windows Media Player. It opened up just fine, and it just started playing, and it had my voiceover in there as though it were like just a single audio track. Like what I would expect it to look like in video editing software is just one audio track that has both the game and my voiceover audio on it. Because there was only one file, whereas normally I have my voiceover on one file and the game audio on another file. And so what I tried to do was I tried to open it in my video editing software, thinking like, okay, so it'll sound a little weird because I can't control the volume of my voice versus the volume of the game or anything like that, but I'll at least have the audio itself, and that's better than nothing. So I opened it up, and the game audio was there, but the voiceover was not, even though there was only one file, and when I opened it on its own, it had both. So I don't know what the heck happened, but it was basically, like I say, I figured the simplest solution was to just start over. So, yeah, sorry for not explaining that very well. My brain is melty right now. It's usually melty while I'm playing games. I'm sorry, I'm still not great at this whole splitting my attention thing. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the past, but I, not too long ago, found out that there is a very good chance that I have ADHD. Most of my family has been diagnosed with it, and I show some signs. So, yeah, if I seem like I'm distracted and can't focus for anything, that's probably why. We have piano lesson now. We'll go back to space. Just space in general? That's awfully broad, but okay. Let's go to space. 5 meters, 7 centimeters, 4 millimeters. It's pretty big. You imagine it'll make a pretty star. For ours, we'd make it much bigger. Look, I was busy explaining how bad I am at recording stuff. You did that fast. You hit that goal awfully fast. Yay! That was speedy and so smart. It'll be a shooting star, like boom. The thing you collected most of is vegetables. Alright, great. What was my old one? Wow, it's like the same size. Tell you what, this one was slightly faster, so I'll create the star. Tulip star explodes, turns into the veggie star. Okay, great. And the vegetable shooting star. What the heck was that? Oh, that was... Maybe the old one was, like, also fast enough to be a shooting star. Like when I did it the first time, and then this time around I just bumped that and replaced it with a new one. I don't know. I'll take it. Alright, so, what's the next level on the agenda? Give me just a second here. Oh no, it's Ursa Major. I don't like Ursa Major. I believe, yeah, it's this one. Okay, let's let the king explain. It got away. To tell you the truth, we were also making a constellation. Ursa Major, to be exact. A parent that leaves all the work to the child, that looks bad. Deadbeat, yes? So we were finally done, and then... the last one gets away. Shoot, stupid bear. You're sick of it, so just go roll me up one bear, and roll up the present too. So, yeah, I have to pick up one bear. The second ooh, I smell a bear. That probably isn't pleasant. Bad bears, bad. Hurry up and start rolling. Just one, that's all we need. One bear. We're just missing one last bear. Go give us the largest bear you can find. I'll be patient for 10 minutes. We will be patient. Excuse me. We leave you to your work. So yeah, we're gonna go start making bears, as Danny would say. So these like little toy teddy bears on the ground, if I pick up one of those, the level's over. If I pick up that bear statue, the level's over. And there's the present right there. So anything bear related will end the level immediately. And the goal is to get the biggest one that you can. And the annoying part is that there are lots of itty bitty teeny tiny ones roaming around that are bad and not good. Thanks, brain. So, yeah, it's a little frustrating, not gonna lie, but it's doable. I know it's doable. So let's just carefully scooch around. Oh, this stuff here. There's bears everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, alright. So many bears. That bear sign would count too. Like, it doesn't even have to literally be a bear. It's just got, if it's got a picture of a bear on it, that counts. God dang it! Bear! Score, you got a bear. We can calm down now. What is that? It's small. We didn't lose a small little bear like this. You know what? Knowing you, I bet you did. Fine, we'll somehow scrape an Ursa Major from this. Next time, get a much bigger bear rolled up. Do you want this to be Ursa Major? I mean, yeah, I think it's better than the one I had before. So yeah, and it's an actual literal bear as opposed to a statue of a bear. So yeah, I'll take it. Cub statue, small. Bear cub, small. Oh, now you missed the constellation. Something that I was thinking about when I made Ursa Major. I've always seen it drawn like this, right? So here's the Big Dipper. Even if you don't know Ursa Major in the sky, you probably have heard of the Big Dipper. But I always see it drawn with the Big Dipper, like the ladle, as the tail, right? And the head's over here. But there was exactly one drawing I saw in a book when I was a kid that had this end be the head and this end be the tail. And that makes so much more sense because bears don't have long tails like that. And I've only ever seen it once. And it amuses me to no end that every astronomer in history seems to have drawn the tail long like that rather than just making the head the other way around. I don't know. It's weird. Astronomers are weird, and I know that because I am an amateur astronomer myself. Okay, well, I goofed up Ursa Major, so what's next? Pisces. I made Pisces, where we collect Pisces, which is fish. Fishes. What is it? There's something missing. Eureka, we have it. It's not fresh. The sky is spoiled already. It's not fresh at all. It's very ripe. This is not acceptable. Quickly, find some fresh fish on Earth. Sending stuff to Earth, including the fish that you want me to roll up, right? Hurry, Prince. The sky is looking a little tired, much like your eyes. That was uncalled for, sir. All cloudy like something you see on last week's fish. What? Bro, are you eating okay? Feeling a bit more at home on Earth and starting to get a little complacent, are we? Getting a swelled head? I mean, that's just what my head looks like. If anything, that's your fault. Terrible. Get as many as you can to make a fishy Katamari as you can. For a beautiful Pisces, for a super fab fresh sky. We order you to look at rolling with a fresh eye. Rediscover it. We plan to rediscover waiting around for 6 minutes. Perk up, loser prince. Wow, way unnecessary. So yeah, the idea on this level is I gotta pick up lots of fish. So I learned a teeny tiny little bit of Japanese on Duolingo. Not enough that I can actually like understand anything in these songs. Maybe I mentioned this before. Yeah, I did, because I know I've heard like a boku at one point, and I know what that means. And it's like, it's so bizarre because I know enough of the grammatical structure that while they're singing, I can sort of parse it out, but I don't know any of the words enough to actually understand it. So there's this weird, like, half understanding, and it feels weird. It's like my brain goes, I know the shape of that sentence, but I don't understand the sentence itself. Yeah, like, the thing I'm thinking of in particular in this song is I heard something like shimasen-ka, right? And I understand that the ka at the end means they're asking a question, and shimasen I know is like the negation of a verb. So like I can parse out that there's like something that is not being done, or like it's asking if you are not doing something, I guess. But beyond that, no clue. I didn't even hear the first part, because shimasen is just a part of a word. But that was the only part of that word that I actually, like, processed properly. See, Sakura, I heard that. I don't know why they're talking about Sakura, but they are. If you don't know, Sakura is a Japanese cherry blossom. Very beautiful trees. In fact, if you watch my Okami series, gosh dang it, I've forgotten her name. The cherry blossom spirit that helped us. I'm pretty sure her name was related to like Sakura or something. Or at the very least, I know that she was supposed to be the spirit of a Sakura tree. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I was supposed to be rolling up fish. And I have not seen any fish in a hot second. So... am I almost out of fish? I need more fish. All your fish are belong to me. Oh god, no, I've dropped everyone. I don't know if the mermaids and stuff, like the mer people, I don't know if they count as fish. Probably not. Let's find out. They do. Okay. Nay. Oh, I missed the stingray. Oh, nuts. Fresh. And are you feeling livelier too? We'll take the fresh rainbow back. A huge haul indeed. 154 fish. Fabulous. Super fresh, almost overwhelming. How did you manage 154? Did you use a net? No, Katamari, you gave it to me. Thanks to these fishies, the sky will be more fresh. It's far from the cosmic record we set, however. Naturally. Oh, that's way better. Yeah. Let's supplant it. Piscus. Awesome. Alright, cool. So, well on our way to recovering the data that I lost, effectively. I gotta be honest, that made me a little bit sad. But it's okay, we're fixing it now. And it's not a huge loss. So, yeah, on the next episode, I think there will be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes of just catching up on that. It was 3 episodes that I realized I goofed up. But who knows? Maybe it'll go quicker. But anyway, whatever. We'll make more progress on the next episode. So until then, see you later.